Hey guys, this is Come Ken, and the tooth in the back of my mouth that had previously gotten a root canal to clear up an infection that I got 2 or 3 years ago has just been reinfected. I went to the dentist earlier today and found out I thought it would be a fairly quick and easy process to clear that up and make sure that it just, you know, doesn't come back. But they want to do another root canal. They want to do uh, either a root canal or an extraction or something that will, some expensive procedure, of course, that will clear the cause of the infection. So it wasn't what I thought it was. It wasn't just some easy solution. Um, I'm on antibiotics now to try to clear it up. I just got the medicine today. But I just kept thinking about how no matter what I try to do consciously to save money or to make sure I stay on the path of creating without breaking the bank, something always happens either to my body or outside in life to disrupt everything or disrupt my plans and that kind of thing. And I was just thinking earlier that it really doesn't matter what I do to avoid gaining expenses or to avoid costly procedures. Something always happens or something always occurs no matter what I physically try to do to avoid it. And that's okay. I'm just going to accept it. It's no big deal. And the more I think of it as no big deal, the more I realize like I've already been through this situation before and it was 10 times worse before. This is just a reinfection. And if I'm really serious, either I can pay the cost to get a root canal, which would be around 3,000 some change, or just get it pulled out, which would be a lot cheaper. And I think I'll just pull it out, get rid of it, because it already cost several thousand to get a root canal the first time, and somehow that didn't work. And it's like, well, what are we doing here? Like, if it's just gonna happen again, why not just pull it, and so I don't have to worry about it anymore? And then in the meantime, I can just focus on my comic, not having to worry about that tooth anymore or whatever teeth. If this happens again, I'll just pull that one too. I don't care how many teeth I have to pull, as long as it doesn't get in the way of me actually eating or getting my work done. I mean, there could be another thing that happens with my body, and it's just like whatever's the cheapest cost, the cheapest thing to do to myself that'll allow me to keep working so I don't stop. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I know the video title might sound a little dramatic, but that's just for effect. Uh, it does get annoying every once in a while because even with this tooth problem, I do have like this pain like down in my like groin area that has been going on for a while, and I've done tests on it. It's nothing serious that we think so far, and hopefully, it's just a like groin strain. Like it's just a like a pulled muscle that could and that could last like anywhere from like a month to several months. Like it could last a half a year to clear up on its own. Um, so hopefully it's not anything that serious. Um, and hopefully I don't get anything new. Hopefully nothing new happens. But in the meantime, I just can't afford to take care of it. If I had the money, I would just, snap and get it done, get it taken care of. But I can't afford to do anything. I really can't afford to take care of myself in the way that I want to. I don't have insurance. I'm lucky enough just to be able to live here with my parents, but I don't want to put that burden on them to help me with every like single medical issue that happens. So it's like I just try to do what I can, and and I think about the future as like one day I will be able to pay for my own health. I will be able to give back to everyone who has helped me out in the past. I will be able to get all the teeth back that I lost through the years of issues that have plagued my teeth. I'll be able to get it all back one day. And that's only because I choose to bet it all on my pen. I know that's a really fucking like anime thing to say, but there's nothing else that I can put this on. It's just the skill of my hand, the ideas that I've trained for years and years to be able to do, to be able to draw, to be able to express. It's the only thing that I really have to take the future that I'm aiming for. It's just to put it all on the work of my hand. And that's what I've been doing every single day since I moved back in. It's just been nonstop work. I've been drawing, I've been like inking the last few days. Um I don't know if I'm matching the pace of a manga artist in Japan, but I've been trying to hit 4 pages per day of just straight inks, and I'm just continuing to draw as fast as I possibly can. Um, I'm not letting this slow me down. If I had it my way, I would just get the root canal and keep the tooth so that I don't have that gap in my mouth. But I can still afford to lose a few more teeth. I can afford to lose a few more. It's no big deal. I can just get them back one day. I'll get them back one day, and I'll be able to afford it, and it won't be a big deal. I'm just gonna get even more serious than I am now at making the comic that I'm making. I can only afford to really like double down and draw even faster and draw better. And I'm getting better at drawing as I'm drawing the comic, because all the skills and tools and techniques that I've learned over the years are flooding back to my mind now that I have all the time in the world to focus and concentrate on it. And it's like, okay, I can actually put together everything that I've learned finally. And I hope to keep drawing until the point where I reach a critical mass where I can afford to keep going, and I don't have to stop drawing, and I don't have to stop at all. So I only consider this a minor deterrent. I'll get it all back one day and keep pushing forward. It's kind of funny to think about, but the comic that I'm putting all this effort towards creating is just this little webcomic, my latest webcomic called Saintly. And it's funny to think that I'm putting so much effort into just making a cartoon and betting it all that finishing this work will be the key to everything. And even if it doesn't lead to anything, at least I'll have finished something, you know. And that's all I can really hope for, is that I can finish, even if it's the last thing I ever do. As long as I'm finished, as long as I finish this book, I'm happy. Um, so please check out my latest webcomic, Saintly. It is a demon chase horror action comedy about two best friends who have to outrun the demon loan sharks that they borrowed from. Basically, it's like Scooby-Doo meets K-pop Demon Hunters without the K-pop. And the story backs the main character into a corner where she has to decide between the hard path to success or lose her soul to the lure of easy money. And we get to see the ramifications of her choice and if she can hide this deal with the devil from her friend or if it will tear them apart. And I hope you read my comic in the description and check out the story. It should appear in your email inbox or your spam folder if you don't see it. And thank you for watching. This was a little bit more of a serious video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.